Hey everyone, terribly hot day, so I'm just gonna jump into the tweets and educate you as to what is trending right now, the stuff that is the most popular and how popular it is, the impact behind it, and whether we can expect to see it trending tomorrow as well. So let's go take a look around. Okay, so another one of the hashtags that is trending right now is WhatsApp. Will the Brazilian government rule we're going to ban WhatsApp? Well, governments have done that famously. Even in Pakistan, we've had Facebook and YouTube banned on separate occasions, YouTube for a really long time. Like SMS replacement service, WhatsApp, incidentally, I think it was also trending on TechCrunch a couple of days ago that WhatsApp users, active users, have actually started to outnumber those on Facebook right now. It's really believable. I definitely use WhatsApp way more than I use Facebook. Well, after the ban was imposed by the Brazilian government, WhatsApp comes back into rotation according to the hashtag, and then after use of WhatsApp in Brazil has been legitimized, they reinstate the ban, and the status is at the moment Brazil WhatsApp banned.
A judge ordered the ban, which started Monday after the popular messaging app didn't turn over encrypted messages related to an investigation into drug trafficking and organized crime. Last year, WhatsApp said it couldn't comply with a similar request to turn over chat histories, and a judge ordered a 48-hour ban. An appeals court later overturned that order, saying it was not reasonable to shut down the service because so many people used it. WhatsApp claims 100 million people use its service in Brazil.
Even though it sounds like kind of a dry news item, I have to say this piece of news has been trending on absolutely every single tech channel and everyone who is retweeting the hashtag. It does seem to be much bigger information than just like simply, well, the government decided to ban a huge social media platform. Okay, well, apart from the inside story, there has to be a connection with the free speech thing, something that Google and other big platforms, especially Twitter, has been facing recently, most famously with the banning of Milo Yiannopoulos, another hashtag that's trending right now.
But now they silenced one of the biggest gay conservatives. He's a reporter, a columnist over at Breitbart, which is one of the best news sources on the web.
So another hashtag that has been trending right now is the hashtag Milo Yiannopoulos, and that kind of ties into the WhatsApp Brazil. So just briefly, Twitter just banned one of its users permanently, a guy called Milo Yiannopoulos. He was a tech blogger. So after he was banned, there's been a lot of furor on Twitter about free speech, and Twitter is not the platform for free speech if that's what you're looking for. The Brazil thing, by banning one whole enormous social media giant, it's probably going to attract the same kind of criticism, and it is. Ever since hashtag has been trending, you see something of the sort, a negative comment about that country's free speech policy being retweeted along with it. Well, a lot of Twitter seems to veer off towards the absolutely absurd and ridiculous, and today's hashtag is no exception. The Melania Trump speech, where a lot of Twitter and everybody else was kind of like accusing her of having plagiarized Michelle Obama's previous speech that she had made.
Like, you work hard for what you want in life, that your word is your bond, that you do what you say you're going to do.
My parents impressed on me the values that you work hard for what you want in life, that your word is your bond, and you do what you say and keep your promise.
As everyone knows by now, she was accused of having plagiarized bits of Michelle Obama's speech, and today one of the representatives of the Republican Party goes on TV and says, well, it wasn't Michelle Obama's speech that was kind of an inspiration for Melania's own speech. We actually tried to lift some of the content from My Pet Pony.
Oh, really? You really want a pet? Really? Because I've got so many wonderful choices at my house. Oh, and I know you'll just love them. And they'll love you. Oh, and you'll be best friends forever and ever.
So they claimed we actually tried to lift some of the content from My Pet Pony or My Little Pony. Those adorable little characters. Incidentally, I really loved them, and I always wanted to own them when I was a kid, and I never did, but I've got 3 right now. Anyway, so anybody who's retweeting this information is saying exactly what I said, which is like, yeah, I never thought Twitter or politics would come to this. Pretty ridiculous. Well, the speech itself was something like, well, once you've given your word, you must stick to it. Personally speaking, I didn't think it sounded much like the Michelle Obama one. I don't really know who made that connection. And I don't really see what is wrong with taking the kind of ethos or the kind of ethics behind a American TV show and then using it in your speech. Well, you can't deny that is the kind of material that a presidential candidate, hopeful, and their representatives, their partners kind of do tend to like spew to a below IQ crowd. Okay, so it has been a wonderful wonderful day for science, and consequently I am in a great mood too, because every single thing that I've mentioned, it just gives you hope for the amazing things that are going to happen in the future. So put your faith in science. So I think the message we can all walk away with is put your faith in the scientific method, and meanwhile let's say bye bye from Mombi.